been about 6 months since I bought my iPhone 13 mini, so I thought I'd give a 6-month review of how things have been going and also talk about the little mini ecosystem I have going on here, the things that I use almost on a daily basis. 3 categories. We have the protection category, we have the gadget category, and we have the just for fun category. So let's start with the protection category. Okay, so what we have here are the things that I use every day to protect the phone, just like everybody else does. My products are by Spigen. I have a Spigen case and a Spigen screen protector, and in this box comes with 2 screen protectors. I have one on the phone now and one waiting to be used again if I ever need it. The nice thing about the Spigen screen protectors is they're very, very easy to install and not very expensive. This cost $16. Now the Spigen case I use is MagSafe compatible, as you can see by the little magnet thing inside. It's kind of got a rubbery finish, it's nice and grippy and fits on the phone real nice, and only costs $19 as opposed to the $50 I could have spent at the Apple store on a case for the phone there. That seems a little hefty to me for an iPhone 13 mini, but I guess all their cases cost that much. Okay, let's look at the gadgets. These are the gadgets you might see associated with an iPhone. I've got the AirPods Pro 2, I got a AirTag on my little wallet, and I got the MagSafe battery pack. Let's start with the MagSafe battery pack. I really like this because I feel like it fits and works with the iPhones, very well. For starters, when I hold the phone in my hand, there's this little gap right here, which is fine. I mean, the phone's small, it fits in my hand, but when I put the charger on the back, it fits in my hand real nice. And also, for the mini, it fits perfectly along the edge. There's nothing that sticks out, so that's really cool. Now, the interesting thing about the charger is that unlike some of the competitors like Anker's chargers, this does not just constantly pour charge into the phone. It will only turn on or be used when the phone wants to get some charge off this thing. So when I go out, I usually load this thing up to 100%. I load my phone up to 100%. Then as the day goes by, the phone takes little hits off the battery when it needs it. And maybe, many hours into my day, this might eventually run down to 0, but this will be completely set to 100%. Now the nice thing also is that this isn't constantly hot because it's just constantly pouring charge. Like I said, the phone only takes charge off the battery when it needs it. Now the other thing that's kind of fun is the AirPods Pro 2. I like this because it came with extra ear tips, so I can actually find one that fits me, and it's got a little speaker down here, so if I lose them, I can use the Find My app to locate these things. And also, I can put it on my charger and it charges like that, so that's pretty cool. The last thing is this little wallet. I have an AirTag on the front. It's got this little pouch right here, and my son-in-law made this for me. And what's really nice about this wallet is that it's small. I can only carry so many cards. I can carry 2 cards on this side, 2 cards on this side, and a little bit of cash right here. Fits in my pocket, and you can see it's like no bigger than anything else. I don't really like the MagSafe wallets. I just feel like it's just too insecure for me, but I like this one better. All right, let's move on to the just for fun part. Okay, so I saw these advertised a while ago, and since on the iPhone 13 mini, it doesn't have a telephoto lens. It's just got a wide angle and a regular lens. So there's this company called Moment, and they make these external lenses that you can attach to your iPhone's case and take telephoto lenses with this. They have other versions as well, but I bought the telephoto just to play around with. The zoom on the phone is like 5 times digital zoom. This is a 2 times optical zoom. So, some people find that there's advantages in that. I'll throw a couple pictures up and you can kind of see what you think. I think that the 2 times digital zoom is just as good as the telephoto lens on this. So I don't know, go figure. I probably didn't need to buy it. Like I said, it was just for fun. Now to get this thing onto the phone, you have a case right here that you can buy, and it's MagSafe as well. And it's got a special adapter right here that when you put it on the phone, it covers up the main lens right here. So all you got to do is, here's the lens. You can see there's like a little notch there, and then here there's a little notch where it goes. So you put the lens on like this, you twist it, and it's in place. So now when you put it on your case, the case on your phone, this lines up with this lens, and you can take pictures with it. Now the one thing about this is that when you take pictures with the iPhone, it uses some computer code in the background to kind of optimize your picture. Sometimes I think it uses both lenses. So if you put the Moment lens on your phone, then you really ought to use a third-party phone app where you can specifically say use this lens and this lens only. That way it will only use this lens when you're trying to take a picture with the telephoto lens. Now that's an awful lot of information for something that I am kind of like ho-hum about, but oh well, you know, it's like I said, you play with this stuff, you find out what's fun, what works and what doesn't work, and you know, this works, but will I use it routinely? Most likely not. Okay, let's talk about final thoughts on the iPhone. I really am happy with this phone, and I'm glad I bought it. I think the 13 mini is the perfect form factor for me, and I have no regrets purchasing it whatsoever. I used to have a 12 Pro Max, and I still use my 12 Pro Max. I'm filming this video with my 12 Pro Max actually. I still use the Max for, you know, scrolling social media and watching YouTube videos and watching TV, things like that. But I never leave the house with my big phone anymore. Now the two gotchas with this that I've discovered over time, the first one is obvious. The battery life isn't as good as the 12 Pro Max because, well, the phone's smaller than the 12 Pro Max, therefore the battery is smaller. So that's not too much of a surprise. That's what the MagSafe battery charger's for, so I'm kind of covered there. The other thing is that I find my texting has gotten worse. I think the keypad on the phone is smaller than I'm used to, and I never can hit the letters just right, so I find myself making a lot of typos. In fact, I have lately started dictating my texts more than usual. But other than that, I'm really happy with this phone. And with the iPhone event coming up in a couple weeks, where the 15 is going to be introduced, the 13 might roll off their website as a phone you can buy there. You'll probably have to get it off of Amazon or eBay or maybe the refurbished store from Apple. So, I mean, if this is a phone that you're interested in or thinking about, maybe now is the time to kind of finally pull the trigger on it. I think if the 16 or 17 comes out and they reintroduce the Mini, then I would consider upgrading. But for now, this is my phone. I'm going to stick with it. I like it. I don't think I'll ever get a big phone again. And I think it's a perfect choice for me. So on that note, thanks for watching. Good luck with your phone choices, and I'll talk to you later. Thought maybe I'd do a review. Jesus, let's start this over. March, April, May, June, July, August. To me, for the USB-C connector, is that USB-C or is that? Shit, I can't remember. Let me try it. Nope, that's lightning still. One other cool thing about this is the sound. Shit, why can't I remember the sound dampening? What's the right word? Noise cancellation. 3, 2, 1.